If sword fighting games on the VR didn't exist, I don't think I would like VR to the extent I do now. There is something about swinging a large sword and dismembering people into two that just works for me. I promise you, I'm not a psychopath, I just like fighting games.
Yeah, good try, buddy. You were entertaining, though.
I remember playing Battle Talent about 2 years ago on my Quest 2. Back then, the game was just a demo, and like many other games, I found this game a little too scary. Future Isaac here. If you want to see me be scared, I will be streaming this game tomorrow on Friday at 2 p.m. PST. I'm just gonna go until I get kind of tired, or if I punch my wall and my hand starts to bleed. Surprise, surprise, it's been 2 years since then. And since then, things have changed. Unfortunately, I am still a little scared, but this game has been out for somewhere around a year. They recently added multiplayer. Sadly, I don't have anyone to play this with, but when you compare this game now to what it was a couple years ago, I would say it's much better.
Oh. How are you alive? Oh my gosh. Oh, with the power of God and anime on my side.
Now, this game would be even better if I wasn't playing this game in the Matrix. I don't know the technical reason, but for some reason, this game was running in constant slow motion. I'm pretty sure there's slow motion in the game, but here's the thing. To my knowledge, I don't even think I've unlocked it yet, but for some reason, this game is running at like half the speed it should. I'm 99% sure this was not supposed to happen, because from what I understand, this game is supposed to be kind of hard. Hey, so Future Isaac is here. I figured out the problem. At least I think I did. I normally use AirLink. I've tried Virtual Desktop before. It's not my favorite thing, so I just use AirLink. Ironically, I am like 80% sure AirLink in this game just seemed to be the problem. All I did was download Steam Link and just tried it out, and it just fixed everything. So if you're having this weird slow-mo issue and you're on AirLink or even Virtual Desktop, just try out Steam Link. It fixed my problem and it made the game way better. Ignoring those problems, the game itself is pretty cool. I don't remember much about this game from 2 years ago, but going into it now with a fresh memory is nice. This game has 4 different modes, but the only one I honestly even care about is the progression mode.
Multiplayer experimental challenge. I want adventure.
Now, I'm not gonna sit down and compare Blade and Sorcery and Battle Talent to figure out which one is better. It just happens to be that the two games are in the same genre. All I'm gonna say is that like Blade and Sorcery, the combat feels oddly real. But unlike Blade and Sorcery, where the guys you're fighting feel like their bones are made out of popsicle sticks, the monsters in Battle Talent are literal tanks. There are a lot of cool things you can do in this game. I could lie and say I found this out on my own, but one of the few things I did know before playing the game is that if you have a bow or a crossbow, you can load anything into it.
Oh, this doesn't make sense.
I am a little angry at this game, and that's because they teased me with a bunch of cool weapons that I have to earn. Right after the first tutorial, they show you a bunch of these cool weapons, and I played with them for a solid 10 to 15 minutes. So what I did, I put them on my back, just hoping I would get to keep the weapons. But when I finally started playing the game, I was demoted from a god to a generic medieval knight.
That's pretty cool. What is this? What in the bleach is this?
Nice.
Chop, that is disgusting. Oh, this is like kind of scary.
As you play, you can unlock new items and abilities. I know, crazy progression. However, I am stupid, and I still don't know how to or if I can even equip the weapons I purchase. This game is pretty standard, and that's not a bad thing. It's like a darker but also scarier version of Blade and Sorcery. And they also have this funny narrator who looks like that one guy from Sword Art Online.
Who in the Sword Art Online are you?
The best thing in this game isn't the abilities or the weapons you can unlock. The best thing by far in this game is the boss fights. So far, the bosses are just larger variants of the enemies you can fight, but they have their own set of moves and a ridiculous, a absolute ridiculous amount of health.
Oh. Ugh. Ah. Oh my god, they can hit the swords out of your hand? Oh, I barely blocked it. Oh, oh my gosh. Ooh la la.
I have probably refought the bosses in this game a total of like 10 to 20 times. I don't know why, but every time I fight them, the game just weirdly feels like Elden Ring. Or I just assumed the only good sword games out there was Blade and Sorcery. But after playing this and Hellsplit, I gotta say, there are other games out there that are pretty good in their own right. Anyways, thanks for watching this far. If you're here, do the YouTuber things. You know what I'm talking about. Thanks for the recent love and support. I'm really grateful. This has just been so cool. But other than that, I'm just gonna go. Bye.